Hi guys, my name is Jessica and you're welcome to my channel. So if this is your first time of coming across my channel, thank you for stopping by. Kindly subscribe and turn on your notification bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. So in this video, we are going to be discussing some of the mistakes that beginners make when it comes to sewing. Yeah, so we all know that sewing is an interesting art. It's actually very interesting, at least to me. I find it very comforting. I find it interesting, and it can also be frustrating. That's the truth. It can be frustrating and it can be overwhelming. Now, there are certain mistakes that beginners tend to make, and if these mistakes are not dealt with, it's going to affect their overall productivity. And one of those mistakes is the fear of cutting. Now, beginners tend to have this fear of cutting because they don't want to ruin the fabric. So, because there is this fear of cutting, when a client brings a fabric to them and says, I want to make this dress, they tend to reject the job. They tend to want to pull back because there is this fear at the back of their mind that what if I accept it and what if I spoil or what if I ruin the fabric. Yeah, so I think at a point everyone has this fear in them. At least I once had the fear of ruining fabrics, so I have to deliberately work on myself. I have to deliberately work on my mindset and shift my mindset from there, because I knew that it all has to start from there. If I don't overcome that fear, if I don't overcome that fear of cutting, I will not go forward. And of course, we all want to improve, but first of all we have to overcome the fear of cutting. So this is what I will advise. If you are a person that has that fear of cutting, this is my advice to you. You might want to start with easy projects. Now, if you have the fear of cutting, do not go and take upon yourself styles that are complicated. Do not go and take upon yourself styles that you know you can't deliver, or styles that you are not confident in making. Yeah, because I say this is also one mistake that a lot of beginners make. As a beginner, do not attempt to make complicated styles. Now, not every style that a client brings to you that you should make for the client. Now, there is nothing wrong in you rejecting a style. And if a client brings a dress to you and you are not really confident in delivering, you can just plainly tell the client that, please, I'm sorry for this, I'm not being able to. You don't need to explain why and that. Just in a polite manner, you have to reject the job. Like I said, start with easy projects. From that easy project, simple project, you gradually build your confidence. You gradually build confidence. You be able to cut the fabric. Now, one thing that I did that really helps me is that I have this, how will I say it now? I have this mindset that even when I'm making for myself, when I ruin this cloth, I'm going to pay. Yeah. So when money is involved, there is this motivation that it actually gives. So I know that because I don't want to pay, I have to be extra careful, and I never took upon myself styles that are beyond me, styles that I knew I would not be able to deliver. So this is an important key. Do not take upon yourself styles that you know you are not confident in delivering. Do not take upon yourself styles that are complicated, that you know you cannot deliver. As a beginner, you want to start with easy and simple projects. Start with the basics. Yeah, you want to start with the basics. You don't want to jump from here and there. You are there. Start from the basics and gradually build your self-confidence. Now, another thing that I've come to realize that beginners tend to make is they do not take accurate body measurements. Now, if you do not take accurate body measurements, your overall outfit is going to be wrong. Now, there is no wrong in taking measurements over and over and over again. Now, when drafting on your fabric, you might want to go over to the measurement and make sure that the measurements are actually correct, that the allowances that you gave are actually correct. Now, if you do not know how to take accurate body measurements, you might want to go and learn how to take accurate body measurements, because this is very key. If your measurements are wrong, the outfit is going to be wrong. So this is one mistake that beginners tend to make. Other mistakes that beginners make is the fact that they do not pay attention to detail. Yeah, they do not pay attention to detail. Now, if a client brings a dress to you and says, I want to make this style, the client walks to you and showed you a style either in their phone or in a magazine and said, I want to make this style. Do not be in a hurry. I'll repeat, do not be in a hurry to go and start sewing. You have to sit down and analyze the style. You have to sit down and analyze the style. Now you want to ask questions. Does this dress have a dart? Where is the dart? The neckline at the back, is it a deep neckline? Is it a high neckline? How is the sleeve cut out? Just ask basic questions. You want to analyze the style. Now I see this a lot that beginners, because they are desperate, they really want to prove themselves, they'll just go ahead and start cutting the fabric. At the end of the day, the style will not come out as expected. So for you to avoid that mistake, whenever you want to make a dress, either for yourself or for your clients, please and please sit down and analyze the style that you want to make. Analyze the style. Ask questions. This dress, does it have a zipper at the back? This dress that I want to make, how is the neckline cut out? How is the shoulder cut out? How did they cut the sleeve? Ask basic questions. And when you've done that, you can now go ahead and make the dress. One mistake that beginners tend to make is they are always in a hurry to finish a project. Never be in a hurry to finish a project. Now, remember that you are a beginner, you are just coming up, so you want to take it one step at a time. I remember when I just started sewing. Now if it takes me 2 days to complete a dress, that's it. It is better for me to delay than for me to hurry and make an error. At the end of the day, I will have to use my seam ripper to start ripping the clothes, and I'll start all over again. Never be in a hurry, because if you are in a hurry, you end up wearing the clothes and starting all over again. Take it one step at a time. Yes, so this is another mistake that beginners tend to make. Now, another mistake that beginners tend to make that a lot of beginners do not really see as a mistake is that they do not iron their clothes. Now, ironing is an essential part of sewing. I keep saying it. Ironing and pinning is an essential part of sewing. Now, there are some things that there are some clothes that you may want to make that if you don't iron it, there is no, you cannot sew the clothes. Now, if you want to make a corset dress, for an example, you know that ironing is an essential part of sewing a corset dress. So you cannot sew a corset without ironing. But I tend to see some beginners, they're like by cutting the ironing process when it comes to sewing. At the end of the day, their overall outfit do not come out nice. You see that the outfit is not really nice. So yeah, that's another mistake that beginners tend to make. So guys, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly subscribe to this channel. Leave a question if you have any question in the comment section. Turn on your notification bell and share this channel with your friends and family. And I will see you in my next video.